the future human race. The Charles Bukowski. Yeah!
You have a little pot on the stage I can vomit in?
Yeah,
No, I'm not kidding. We got the poems. We got Bukowski. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Charles Bukowski.
This is Charles Bukowski. With one punch, at the age of 16 and a half, I knocked out my father. A cruel Chinese bastard with bad breath. And I didn't go home for some time, only now and then to try to get $1 from dear mama. Generally speaking, you're free till you're about 4 years old. And then 5 arrives. Then you go to grammar school, and then you start becoming demented and solved and orientated and shoved into areas. You lose what individualism you have. You get caught into the stricture of what you're supposed to be, and you have no other choice. You're finally molded and melded into what you're supposed to be. But most things most people do are a total grind. Marriage, birth, children. It's something they have to do because there's nothing else to do.
If you want to fuck me, well, fuck me.
I don't do things like that, thank you, no.
You don't fuck?
No, why should I? There's more important things to do than fuck.
More important things to do than fuck? What do you want, motherfucker?
You call your childhood a horror story?
Oh, yes.
It was a horror story?
Oh, yes. Capital H.
Why?
Why? Have you ever been beaten with a razor strop 3 times a week from the age of 6 until 11? You know how many beatings that is?
Who was that, your father?
Yeah. These are the bathroom windows. I took all my beatings in the bathroom. And as I took my beatings, I used to look out of these windows for mercy or light, until after a while you can't see it. Well, this is a torture chamber. This is where I learned something. The old man had a razor strap. He used to hang here, and he'd just pick it off. Drop your pants and your shorts. I would stand about here, and he would begin. And I don't know how many lashes he'd give me. They'd be hard. Of course, you can't help screaming, especially when you're 6 years old, 7 years old. My father had read my short stories. He didn't like them. That's a very good sign, you know. My father was a monster. So the whole world compared to my father is very mild. I'm a lucky man. I don't know. It's just a terrible place to stand and talk about it too much. So, you see, this was very good literary training for me. Beating me with that strop taught me something.
What did it teach you?
How to tie it.
What's the link?
The link is when you get the shit kicked out of you long enough and long enough and long enough, you will have a tendency to say what you really mean. In other words, you have all the pretense beat out of you. But my father was a great literary teacher. He taught me the meaning of pain. Pain without reason.